Well, good morning. Pezman here from First Flight Drones. And this is kind of exciting, unexpected to happen this quickly, but this is my first box. I just had the tape took off. So we are really close to our actual first flight here at First Flight Drones because this box arrived from Best Buy. And this is my very first drone purchase. So we are about to take a look at what showed up in this box. And I said I just took the tape off because I can't do that one-handed, and I don't have equipment yet for videos. This is my first piece. So we can see that Best Buy is doing some advertising for Chef's Plate. There's some filler, and here's the box. Let's get this one out of the way. Nothing else in here. And here's the box for my very first drone. So I have received my DJI Mini 2 SE and simple white, kind of Apple-ish packaging, and it's said new to me, but so here we are. Some description here, and we'll get a look at what's in here, and I'm gonna just get this plastic off. All right, I just needed two hands to get this plastic off. So throw that in the garbage. That's done. And here's the reveal. So here we go. Let's see. Now, I did get to hold a Mini 2 yesterday, so I was familiar with the hand feeling here and the weight, although this texture seems a little different to me, but that might just be from the lack of, I don't know what else is in here. The drone, clearly looks like okay, there's a box. I'm assuming the documentation probably in here, and maybe the cords, and here's the remote. So not a professional YouTuber, not a professional unboxer by any stretch. So here's your remote, and gonna have to get this stuff out and the cords out and everything charged up. So I'm going to. So I just dumped out everything that was in this little box inside. And what do we have? We have spare blades, the A and B propellers, and screwdriver for attaching the propellers, and then cabling, the USB-C cable for the phone, or sorry, the charging cable, and then the phone cable, USB-C to USB-C, and USB-C to micro USB. I would have thought there would be a USB-C to Lightning, but I guess you'd have to use your own. And then just encouraging you to download Lightcut for video editing. I actually use that software, that app, and it's pretty good actually. I thought it was pretty good. Japanese flight safety rules. There you go. That'll be handy here in Canada. Quick start guide and DJI decal, looks like decal of some sort. Okay, so DJI decals, the memory card, the DJI. Drone related stickers. So that comes with it. So let's get a look at the drone itself. There's a little tab here. Release the propellers. Charge to activate the battery. says on this one. There's the battery. So I'm going to need to get that hooked onto the charger right away and see what we're doing. Sorry it's not centered, folks. I'm not, by any stretch of the imagination, a professional YouTube videographer. I don't have the equipment. I would love to get some equipment. I actually got a few things ordered that might help. But for now, this is it. This is real, genuine, first time. So, there we have. So I'm going to get this bad boy charged up and see if we can get some idea what it's like. It's the gimbal protective cover, so you can see the camera gimbal here. It'd be interesting to see all that in motion. So there's not a scratch on it yet, but they're coming. The scratches are coming. So out of the box, showing 2 lights in the charging, monitor that, and the controller was showing 2, but it's already going to 3. So get those fully charged, and we'll see what happens. So at this point, the remote and the drone are fully charged. So I'm getting ready to go out and have my first test flight. I don't have any fancy camera equipment, so the next videos will just be a little bit of the setup outside, and then the next clips on here will probably be footage from the drone itself, which is really not what I'd like to show, because I'd like to show the drone in air. But for now, I don't have that ability, so I'm going to do my best, and I want to fly too bad to just wait around. But I did want to comment on the controller itself. I was wondering when I first opened where the lightning cable was. I had the USB-C one here in the box, but the lightning one was actually already attached here inside for the iPhone models. I have the iPhone 15 Pro, so my phone does require USB-C, so I put that one in. The remote feels at first grip, it's feels solid, very substantial. Quality is there, you can feel it. And the joysticks were here in the holders, of course. And I'm just pleased with the feeling that they are, the way they're textured. You can really feel the way they hold on to your thumb here for grip purposes, for control. So I'm just pleased about that. And the controller is fully charged and ready to go. So I'm going to head out and put this thing in the air. So I took the drone outside, and this is the first video showing me actually just getting the drone up in the air. This is all really just very much my very first experience, so you'll notice the camera work is not going to be great. I have just taken the drone out of the box, as you just saw, and here I am just trying to get the thing in the air, kind of flying around. It's just getting a few shots around the house and the front lawn here. There's a little bit of room here. I haven't got a lot of room to play with, so my steering is very, very cautious, I would say, and just trying to get used to what the drone will do here when I'm using the sticks for the first time. So I'm sure probably this video is probably very boring to some folks who watching who have lots of experience with the drone. Maybe it'll remind you a little bit of the first time that you flew, but this is genuinely my very first few moments operating the drone. So I'm just getting used to what the sticks will do and all of that, just flying around my own property here and trying to keep the drone on my own lawn. Don't want to take any chances. I did get a little brave for a second. This might seem very basic to a lot of people, but for my very first time flying, I'm like, I'm just going to see if I can put it between these two trees on the lawn. And, got kind of nervous about that because this particular model doesn't have the obstacle avoidance, only on the bottom. So I figured I, was taking a chance there to put it between those two trees. Then a car came by and I was afraid that I would accidentally shoot the drone off across the road. And but everything was good. I got through there and came back around. A couple of the clips, some of the footage here, sorry, I sped up the camera work a little bit. So it would be at 1.5 speed or 1.25 speed. So I'm just saying that because I don't want you to think that I improved that quickly, or not that there's much evidence of improvement on this video, but this is genuine, real deal. First few minutes, I have absolutely loved it. I was amazed at how well the drone handled, how responsive the controls were. I mean, I've seen reviews, people talking about these kinds of things, but until you experience it for yourself for the very first time, it really is remarkable how well the drone will just sit in place in the air whenever you take your fingers off the control sticks. It just waits for you. The wind, this particular day here, there's quite a bit of wind blowing around. We are sheltered amongst the house and that, so you don't get too much of it, but it is gusting winds. And in a few moments, you'll see that I take the drone up, probably, I'm going to say probably 40, 50 feet, maybe, I don't know. And so well above the house. And the drone is very, very stable in that position. Here I was just trying to land it in my hand. So I take off again here from the front step, and you can see a little ant walks in front of the view. So I was watching to see if the footage would catch the little ant there. But anyhow, so I take off again and just come out around here and head towards the side of the house in a few moments. So I did speed up some of the video here. You'll see it go a little bit quicker. Sorry if there's any jerky movements. This is all very much my first experience. I think the video itself, the quality is really good. I have no complaints. Sure, it might not be 4K, but that honestly was not my concern when I purchased this particular model. But it does fly amazingly well. Very impressed. I got a whole bunch of ideas, things I want to do with this first drone for experiments. Some of those things I'm going to try over the next little while, and I'll post video as I'm able. Some of these things, but I'm just going to take it here around the back of the house. I believe here's on the clip, and I was taking a lot of time here. You'll see the drone stop for a few moments and nothing happens. And I get it. That might not be the most exciting thing for you to watch, but if you're interested in what was happening, I was looking at my phone, looking at the remote. I have very little experience still, let alone here this first couple of minutes. This was just earlier today before I uploaded to YouTube. So this is happening in real time. And I'm trying to figure out where on the screen it shows the altitude and the distance from me. And, it's bright out, so I'm having a little difficulty seeing everything. So this is just literally what I'm doing in the moment here. So I just kind of fill in, and I decided to go up here for the first time, get any height, see out over my community where I live. It looks amazing. I have not gone very high up yet. I'm about to do that actually. I'm going to go out and shoot some higher footage and take some photos and things. But this is just my very first flight, and for first flight drones, for first flight drones, this is my first flight. So I just wanted to post it and let you know what it was like. And I honestly, just an amazing feeling. If any of you have not had a chance to fly a drone, I already just, you know, I have 20 minutes experiencing with this drone, maybe 25 minutes, whatever it was. And I couldn't recommend it highly, any higher than I am already. I'm sure when I get a chance to fly some higher quality drones and some higher end things down the road, hopefully this will feel very rudimentary and very basic. But for someone just starting out, it is just a tremendous experience. I'll absolutely love it. If you can afford to get a drone and you don't have a lot of income or a lot of money on hand and you want to try something, go ahead and get yourself one of these Mini 2 SE. It's very inexpensive for the quality and the amazing, just everything about it. The feel of the drone in your hands, the feel of the remote, the way it handles, the responsiveness. It's tremendous, folks. I love it. And then I hit a tree or a bush with my drone, and so there I was. Just wanted to make sure I showed you that I have no idea what I'm doing, and I did manage to get my first crash on my first flight. So yeah, there's that, and I want to make sure you got a chance to see that as well. So that's it, folks. Thank you for watching. This has been Pezman from First Flight Drones. If you'd like to see more of my journey, feel free to subscribe and like my video. I really appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to just doing some more. Anyways, have a great day. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.